Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Simplified Organic, the platform to learn organic chemistry in simple and easy way for NEET and IIT aspirants. Please do like, subscribe and press bell icon button, and also looking for your valuable comments. So today our topic is IUPAC, parts of IUPAC name of a compound. Parts of IUPAC name of a compound. Generally, an IUPAC name of a compound, totally it have 5 different parts, initially classified in three parts, initially classified in 3 different parts. The center one is called as root word, and the one which comes after the root word is called as suffix, and the one which comes before the root word is called as prefix. In Latin language, pre means before and suff means after. The part which is coming after the root word is called as suffix, and the part which is coming before the root word is called as prefix. Further, it is classified in different types. Primary suffix, prefix is classified in 2 types, primary prefix and secondary prefix. And suffix is also further classified in 2 types, primary suffix and secondary suffix. So if you just look at this classification, the primary part is written just before and after the root word. When you move one step ahead, you will get a primary suffix. When you move one step behind the root word, you will get primary prefix. Like if you move 2 steps, if you move 1 step backward, it will be primary, and if you move 2 steps backward, it will be secondary prefix. And if you move 1 step forward, you will get primary suffix, and if you move 2 steps forward, you will get secondary suffix. So in this way, the IUPAC is classified in different parts. So total there are 5 parts of IUPAC, that is secondary prefix, primary prefix, root word, secondary suffix, primary suffix, and then secondary suffix. Each and every part of IUPAC will give some information. For example, the root word. Root word will give you the information of number of carbons in the parent chain. Root word will give you the information of number of carbons in the parent chain. Like for example, if there is 1 carbon in the parent chain, it is called as meth. If there are 2 carbons in the parent chain, it is called as eth. Likewise, 3 carbons, it is called as prop. If there are 4 carbons, it is called as but. 5 carbons is called as pent. 6 carbons, it is called as hex. If there are 7 carbons in the parent chain, it's called as hept. If there are 8 carbons, it is called as oct. If there are 9 carbons, it is called as non. If there are 10 carbons, it is called as dec. And if there are 11 carbons, it is called as undec. And lastly, if there are 12, it's called as dodec. So therefore, the root word will give you the information of number of carbons present in the parent chain. Now coming to the primary suffix. Primary suffix will give you the information of whether a compound is saturated or unsaturated. Whether a compound is saturated or unsaturated. Like whether it is ane, if it is saturated alkane. If there is a double bond, it is called as ene. If there is a triple bond, it's called as ine. This information is given by the primary suffix. Now coming to the secondary suffix. Secondary suffix will give you the information whether a compound is, gives the information of functional group. It gives the information of functional group. Like for example, if it is COOH, it is called as carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid. If there is an alcohol, it's called as all, and here it will be oic acid. If it is carboxylic acid, it is called as oic acid. If it is alcohol, it is called as all. Like for example, if it is NH2, it is called as amine. If it is aldehyde group, functional group, it is called as al. If it is ketone, the functional group, that is called as one, etc. So secondary suffix gives the information of functional group. Now coming to the primary prefix. Primary prefix will give you the information of whether a compound is cyclic or acyclic. If it is cyclic, if the compound is cyclic, it is called as cyclo. The prefix cyclo is added to the name if it is cyclic compound. If it is acyclic, no prefix is used. If it is acyclic, no prefix is used. Okay. Now coming to the last part, that is secondary prefix will give you the information of whether a compound, it gives the information of substituent. Means the part which is not in the parent chain. Okay, it gives the information of substituent. Like for example, if it is halogen, it is called as halo. Means fluoro, chloro, bromo, iodo. Okay. For example, if there is NO2, it is called as nitro. Okay. If there is any alkyl group, many alkyl groups are there, like methyl, ethyl, propyl, isopropyl, isobutyl. I'm gonna upload my next video about the different branches of alkyls. So do visit my channel for the upcoming video about different branches of alkyl group, how to draw, how to write iso, how to write neo compounds groups. Okay. So alkyl, if there is any alkyl group, it's called as alkyl. Sometimes the alcohol can act as a substituent, so it's called as hydroxy. When alcohol act as a substituent, it's called as hydroxy. And sometimes like NH2 amine can also act as a substituent, so it's called as amino, etc. So this is about the 5 different parts of IUPAC: total, secondary prefix, primary prefix, then root word, then primary suffix and secondary suffix. Now coming to the very important example which I'm going to discuss. As I told you in my each and every video, I'm going to give you some shortcuts or going to discuss some important examples at the end. So do view my total video. Now, example. The best example I can give here is the best example which I can give, a simple one. This is example. Now, in this case, if you see, this is the parent chain. This is the parent. The cyclic ring is the parent chain. And this C double bond of ketone is the functional group. So I'll start numbering from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, why I have started numbering from ketone? To know this, you have to know this concept also. Order of priority. Order of priority of these parts, which I have discussed just now. That is, secondary prefix is least preferable. Then comes primary prefix. Then comes root word. Then comes primary suffix. Then comes secondary suffix. So, according to order of preference, secondary suffix, that is functional group, is most preferable. Most priority is given to this. So that's why I have started numbering from the ketone. So I also suggest students not to give total name at once. Give the name first in different parts and then ultimately join them. Okay. So now according to this, what is the root word? The root word 6 carbon is hex. And what is the primary suffix? Primary suffix will give you the information of whether the compound is saturated or unsaturated. So there is a double bond, so definitely unsaturated in, I will write. And secondary suffix will give you the information of functional group. And the functional group here is ketone, that is one. Okay. And as it is a cyclic compound, the primary prefix give you the information whether a compound is cyclic or acyclic. So as it is cyclic compound, so I'll add prefix cyclo. Okay. And at the fourth position, there is a bromine, so which act as a substituent. So secondary prefix will give you the information of substituent. So bromo here, bromo. And what are the positions now? The position of bromine is 4. What is the position of double bond? 2. And what is the position of ketone? 1. So now if I completely join this, the name is 4-bromo, 4-bromo, cyclohex 2 in 1-O. As I will be discussing in the upcoming videos, you need to drop this. You need to drop this E. Okay. Why? There is a rule regarding this that I am going to discuss in my coming videos. So this is the one of the best example in which you will find all the parts of the IUPAC. You see, this is the primary this is the secondary prefix. This is the primary prefix, and this is the root word, and this is the primary suffix, and this is the secondary suffix. So in this way, you need to name a compound. Please do not try to give name of compound at once. First give them in parts and then join those parts to get the correct answer. Okay. So I hope you have enjoyed this lecture. Thank you very much. And do subscribe my channel for more and more videos. And also your comments means me a lot. So don't forget to comment and like my video. Thank you very much.